తెలియజేద్దాం.
అదొక ధ్యానాలయం, అదొక యోగాలయం, అంతేకాదు ఆధ్యాత్మిక సేవాలయం. అదే జగత్ ప్రసిద్ధిగాంచిన ధ్యానమూర్తి, యోగమూర్తి సద్గురు జగ్గి వాసుదేవ్ ఈసా ఫౌండేషన్. మరి కాసేపట్లో భక్తులను అనుగ్రహించేందుకు ఆ ధ్యానమూర్తి కోటి దీపోత్సవ వేదికపైకు వేంచేయబోతున్నారు. ఈ శుభతరుణంలో ఈసా ఫౌండేషన్ కి సంబంధించినటువంటి ఒక 4 నిమిషాల లఘు చిత్రాన్ని వీక్షిద్దాం.
A little over 15,000 years ago, in the upper regions of Himalayas, a yogi appeared. Nobody knew where he came from. His antecedents were unknown, but he looked extraordinary. So people gathered. They waited. They thought he's going to perform some miracle, but he did nothing. Simply he sat, unmoving. Only 7 people hung on. These 7 people recognized that this is a fantastic miracle, because only someone who has transcended the physical nature can simply sit. Then they begged him, "You seem to be knowing or experiencing something that we cannot imagine. Please teach us." Then he gave them some few simple preparatory methods and said, "You prepare yourself." They went on preparing themselves. Months went into years, years went into decades. 84 years passed. One day, when the shift of solstice happened, the sun's relationship with the planet changes. Every yogi makes some adjustment within himself because something about your body changes at that time. So when he was making this, he just looked. These 7 people had become shining receptacles. 84 years. He had completely forgotten about them. Here they were, still preparing. Then, because nobody knew his name, he never introduced himself. They called him Adi Yogi. Adi Yogi means the first yogi. Because the sun turned south, he also faced south and sat down. So they called him the Adi Guru. The first Guru was born. This was considered the most significant day because it's in this day humanity was first reminded the simple laws of nature are not permanent restrictions. If you're willing to strive, you can go beyond that. And he not only gave this idea, he gave methods as to how to get there. He explored human mechanics in as much elaborateness as you can imagine. There has never been a more revolutionary idea on this planet. Since his time, it does not matter whether somebody calls himself a Hindu or a Buddhist or a Jain or a Sikh or whatever, all of them are striving for this one idea, that they want to cross these limitations and attain to liberation, which is the basis of this whole civilization and culture.
Sadhguru invites you to be part of a movement in history as a unique statue of Adi Yogi, the first yogi, is unveiled.
The image of Adi Yogi, the largest face on the planet, a glorious face, 112 feet tall, a face that symbolizes liberation. We want to use this face as an iconic presence to orient the world towards the liberation, liberation from anything that binds you. It is very, very important today that the next generation of people on this planet are seekers, not believers. As many old structures upon which we have thrived till now, as they collapse in the coming decades, you will see the longing for liberation will rise. When that longing rises, Adi Yogi and this Yogeshwara Linga will become very, very important.
Here in the Velyangiri Hills, known as the Kailash of the South, the Isha Yoga Center celebrates a Mahashivratri like no other.
Welcome to the Mahashivratri.
Some magic, the energy.
I've been to festivals all over the world, but this is one of the most unique experiences I've ever had.
Also part of the celebrations leading to Mahashivratri is the Yaksha festival, a celebration of the very best of Indian culture.
The best place
best people.
Leading up to the night of Mahashivratri, there will be a special consecration event.
We are establishing Adiyogi for a specific purpose. We are consecrating him as a perfect yogi. Adiyogi is here to liberate you from discomfort, destituteness, disease, from poverty, above all, to liberate you from the very process of life and death. So this face is going to live for a very long time on this planet, and its iconic presence will definitely inspire millions and millions of people across the world. This will be one time. This is once in many lifetimes, I would say. You should be there.
ఈసా ఫౌండేషన్ 4 నిమిషాల లఘు చిత్రాన్ని వీక్షించాం.